I think the Spirit needs some tweaks. The new killer, the Spirit, is not a bad killer, but she's also not very good, if you understand what I'm saying. She 100% has the highest skill cap out of any killer, but playing her amazing won't net you the same results like playing Nurse amazing would. This has to do with some minor things and quality of life changes that I think she should have. I've played Spirit for probably around 15 hours since her release on the PTB, and there are a couple things I think should be changed and tweaked to make her viable against veteran rank 1 survivors. So I'm going to start out with the perks that don't mesh well with her. Things like barbecue and chili, while it's amazing because you know where they are, the second you go into phase, all aura reading turns off. I think this should be changed. You should be able to see auras from your perks while you're in this form. This includes Bitter Murmur, Nurse's Calling, Blood Warden. Deerstalker doesn't really matter since you have to be out of it to pick them up anyway. I really don't understand the reasoning behind blocking all aura reading, but this would make some perks actually viable on her. Next we got these blood perks, unless you have her add-on Father's Glasses. All these perks are useless. Seeing blood in phase should be in her base kit. Then what I think the add-on should do is turn off scratch marks and blood and allow aura reading within, say, 3 meters. I shouldn't be forced to run both ultra rare add-ons to make it so I'm actually able to know where they're going in phase if I decide to run Father's Glasses. Then for Mother-Daughter Ring add-on, keep the speed increase and have a different downside or something like that. Having to use an add-on just to make perks viable is bad design, and it shouldn't be like that. Having blood visible would make the unreliable scratch marks easier to follow without having to use Predator just to follow them properly. Because most of the time, the scratch marks without Predator don't always go the right way. They tend to leak into doorways and around corners, making you think they go these ways, and on top of that, they have a delay. So when a survivor is running away, the scratch marks don't show up right away under them. There's like a second or a second and a half delay before the scratch marks actually show up under their feet, which makes it way too easy to lose a survivor in phase. Crouching and walking is already a huge counter to her ability, along with multiple perks that aid in completely throwing her off. Things like Dance With Me, Quick and Quiet, just hopping over a window in general, like not even fast vaulting, just slow vaulting over a window in general completely counters her when she's in phase. And people say the blood does show when you're in phase. It only shows the old blood. So the blood that you would have seen before you went into phase is still there, and then the new blood when you go into phase stops showing. It doesn't show new blood, it shows the old blood. The only thing that's good about her power is grabbing off of gems and mind gaming loops. The fact her husk has collision and can block a pallet is amazing for forcing survivors off a certain loop, and having collision while phased makes it easy to know if they leave the loop or not when you're going around the loop. But once the survivors learn to use their ears and listen for the sounds of her coming up and watching moving grass or crows fly away, grabbing will not be as prevalent as it is now. Now we're gonna go into her perks, and I only have problem with really one of her perks. Both of her other perks are actually really good and should probably not be changed at all. Spirit Fury is an amazing perk. It shouldn't be changed. Coupled with Endearing makes for a deadly combo. This makes the killer take up 2 perk slots though, and I have no problem with the combo. Rancor is a good perk, but in my opinion, it should only be one of the 2. Either the insta down on the obsession or the straight up Mori on the obsession. I think it should be the Mori on the obsession, because this allows for an easy solution for the main DS user. At least with multiple DSs, you can most of the time get a hook before they get to 35% wiggle. The rest of the perk is completely fine. Haunted Grounds is a perfect perk, especially coupled with 3 other hex totems or 2 other hex totems and thrill the hunt. This makes 5 hex totems, which is awesome. And even if you don't have 5 hex totems, just having 1 other hex totem like a ruin makes for a nice Russian roulette game with the perk, and causes a lot of damage if you have multiple survivors in your sight.
Now that's a lot of damage!
Her add-ons could use some tweaking to make them better, because none of them right now do anything significant like most killer add-ons do. I'm also glad they didn't add any insta-down add-on, because those were getting annoying having it coupled with an Ebony Mori. Another thing is her lunge is also dog shit. I know it goes off of how fast the character is going, so she moves at hag speed, but still, her lunge is dog shit. Like, her lunge seems like it doesn't go anywhere, and you're trying to chase someone around the pallet and you go to smack through the pallet and for some reason it doesn't hit them. It feels like the lunge is super short. And now we got an update for the changes that are going to be happening to the spirit. So some of the things that I said during this video might not be true soon and shit like that, but they're only doing a couple of small things. I'll read them off to you. Terror radius will be 24 meters instead of 32 meters. I think this is a bad idea, and that should not. 32 meters is perfect, because then she has to know her terror radius in order to be able to use the spear form to go up to a generator or up to a pallet or up to anywhere, so that they don't hear that she's coming. I think 24 meters is a little bit too small. Maybe like 28 meters would be better, but she'd be the only killer with 28 meter terror radius, so I don't know. But I don't think 24 meter terror radius is going to be a good idea. Next one is, while her power is activated, the sound that she hears has been toned down. This will give her better chances to locate survivors, so this is good. I like this change. Lunge distance has been fixed. Will be like other killers. Huntress and Hag was fixed too. Just because she's slower doesn't mean she should be little midget arm lunge distances and shit like that. She's got a damn katana. Spirit passive VFX has been fixed. It was currently lasting too long, so she was never fully invisible at any point. Blood trail should not be shown while she charges her power. And blood spilled before activation will not be shown either. This was a bug. We never intended her to see blood at all while using her powers. I think that it should still show, even if it was a bug. It was a good bug. VFX while vaulting has been fixed. It should have been happening only once she's on the other side of the window. So when she's vaulting a window, it looks like she's standing there, and then she just pops up on the other side of the window. That's not gonna happen anymore. And then survivor will not hear the spirit sound while they are in her terror radius. So if they're in her terror radius, they won't hear the sound of the spirit coming, if that makes any sense, which is actually a good change, because if you're just trying to chase the survivor, you don't want them knowing that you're coming up behind them in spirit form. And then we have seen many requests for cooldown being shorter, but we do not plan to change it at this time. Right now, at this point in time, she's gonna get dumpstered very easily in high ranked play. She's probably gonna be another pig. So I hope that they change the add-ons and make it so blood is able to be seen along with scratch marks, because it would make it a lot better. This is literally a jump scare killer, but nowhere close to jump scare Myers, which is what I think is wrong with it. And so I'm not leaving you guys without some kind of video today. I'm gonna put in another game after this game is done with the original face cam playing the spirit. So I hope you guys enjoy. So I'm giving you guys a little sneak peek of the build that I'm going to be trying to put on different killers. I don't know which one yet, but we'll have to wait and see. But let's just hope that I'll be able to get someone off of a totem. Oh, hi, Tofu. Come here. Oh my god! The fucking thing! Now you're stuck. That wasn't Tofu. The fuck? Oh yeah, we have Tofu in the game again. Told you I'm gonna be facing a lot of the same killers. The thing is, I do not have... I have the mother-daughter ring, so it's going to be so hard for me to be able to get people in a chase. I have to chase people down. The lunge sucks ball sack. I'm just waiting for someone to touch my totem. I just want someone to touch my totem. No one wants to touch a totem. I got that pallet gun. Well, you're the only one I see, so. Wow. The insta heal. Come on, someone touch a fucking totem. I found you. Since no one wants to touch a totem, I'm getting my stacks up on Huntress Lullaby. The floating thing. Where'd you go, you little shit? Hello there! Tofu. I don't want to kill you guys, but start touching totems. Oh my god. You had another... You had your med kit still or some shit? Like, how did you heal so fast? I'm running to you. Let's go hook you again, but we'll hook you outside of the basement so that they can save you. But I have almost 5 tokens on my Huntress Lullaby. No one wants to touch my totems. Oh shit. What do you think you're doing? I tried to think, I thought he was gonna turn back around, but he didn't. It's okay, Tofu, I'm not gonna go back after you again. I don't want to kill people, I just want you to fucking touch the totems. Gotcha that time. Now we got 5 totems on Huntress Lullaby. Is someone touching my... No, they're not touching the totem. Touch my goddamn totems. Touch them. Touch them. Touch them. Nice. I know you're on this totem. Oh, ho, ho. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Oh, you little shit. Which totem is it gonna be? Ooh, nice. Which totem is it gonna be? Oh no, they're just throwing fucking distractions everywhere. Come here, Tofu! I'm not gonna kill you though, I'm just gonna down you. Screw you. I'm just gonna down you. Then you can sit on the floor for a bit. While these guys go and miss skill checks all the time. Ooh. They're just tapping it now because of the fucking skill checks. What bitches? Ah. Alright, let's go fly back over the tofu. Oh, hi! I want someone else. Are you dead on hook too? You might be. You guys are gonna have a fun time with these totems. Ooh, I found you. I knew you. You did it the last time too. You just tapped it and you waited there for a second. Whoa. 1 second. Come here, Dwight. Woo! I got you now, bastard! They finally broke a totem, which made another totem turn into a thing, a dull totem, which allows them to be able to kind of get the other totem. Stop throwing so. Oh, you're just messing up skill checks over there. All right, Tofu. I think it's time to kill you. Uh-oh. Ooh. All right, are you going to drop this? Oh, he had lied! Ah. Get your ass back here! Is this broken? No, it's not. Ah! There you go. They refuse to get totems. I would have just kept tapping the totem and shit and then fucking running away. That's what I would have done. But I was going to use Third Seal instead of Huntress Lullaby. And I would probably use it on Billy or Nurse. Which, those would be the two killers I would use it on. Just because they don't have to wait for their ability to come back. But Spirit is 100% faster at getting to places. I would say, instead of using the Uwabakis, you use the one that gives longer duration, the purple one. It gives longer duration, and I think it also gives speed.
I'm just all about this money. I don't think about no thought. Girl, you don't know about me, so get off my fucking D. Born and raised in the dot. This is real as you gon' see. Girl, you don't know about me, so get off my